From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this up. As the 40, a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Big tight end bent, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. It's 2nd down. Here's Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line.
Blue striking. Here we go. Here we go. Jump left. Next push.
Into the secondary. Past the 15. Look at him go. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is good, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 50 yards.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. flushed to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Let's go now.
Back to the air once more on second down. It is brought in the end zone. Andre Yoseva. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
40, 62, black, yellow, cut.
On 1st down, it's Love. That one on target to Watson. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Packers.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Has some room inside the 30. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, but looks like this one might be coming back.
Set, cut. 10 cycles.
From the gun, it's Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Red, 38, ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready.
3rd and 9.
Cut.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision ripe for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake. And the offense has turned it over on downs. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And And it's going to be third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not. Get free.
They're on 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Watson.
Blue. Hut, hut.
Drive will start on the ground. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. But we do know it'll be third down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Check right. Set. Hut.
Now a run on first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Set. Hut. Right. Right. Red. 38.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's in. What a drive. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Let go.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Tight. Back to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's set.
We'll go play action with Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. He works free, right side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. A big play for Seattle. 54 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That is hot. Good throw. Alec Pierce. Touchdown Seahawks. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are back within 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Handle ready. Set, hut.
The man in motion is Watson.
Flash, hut, hut.
Now give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Oh, a loose football. It looked like the Packer was able to corral it, and indeed, possession stays with Green Bay.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 54 yards.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Hut.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
himself. He's in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Packers. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
His kick is good.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Set, ready.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down, Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 11.
Let's go.
Love to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 42 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
10 cycles.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Gives him a gain of 8.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do.
And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for 1st down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Toward the middle. One caught by Watson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Ready, break.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3. It's now 4th down in less than a yard.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now, this looks like a design run.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. 17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Hot go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Packers are going to extend their lead.
42. Seahawks 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Set, go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
Let's go now. Go, 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 go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Watch out now. Black ultra. Set.
On first and 10, here's Love. Quick throw, taken in. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Red, cycle.
Now Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Get it. Go.
Here's a designed run. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And that is a duck. It's incomplete. What in the name of Gary Premier is that? They let the kicker try to throw it. It doesn't work out. It's a turnover on down.
At their own 12-yard line.
Run up the middle. It's Walker. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. This pass deflected and caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
They seemingly did everything right defensively outside of the overall execution. They forced the quarterback to throw a contested ball in the middle of the field. They were able to get a hand on it, but it was all for naught. The pass is still ends up in the arms of the intended target and leads to a nice gain. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
1st and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11. And quick to pick up the first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on 1st down. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. They'll stick with him again.
The running back a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Seahawks 25-yard line.
the 25. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. Viking 18.
Now this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
In order to call that fake in an actual game, you better have a lot of confidence in the speed of your kicker that he can pull it off. But he clearly demonstrated it all week in practice, and they picked the right time to use it, and it paid off.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
32. 10 cycles. 5, 60. 20 drill. Watch out. Shovel. Chop. 50. 40. Strike. 5. 9. Claw. Hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.